everyone, and welcome to yet another Transformers review with me and my dad here.
Hey y'all, it's good to see y'all. How y'all been? So, go ahead.
So for today's Transformer review, we are going to be taking a look at
A figure, a person who pretty much intervened themselves with the Autobots, and he became friends with them. And this is how maybe this would happen if a human race was to get up with the Autobots, I guess, and befriend one of them. And then they kind of become like a companion. This one robot and this one human. So if y'all are wondering if it is a guy by the name of Spike, you're right.
And this Spike we're going to be taking a look at is the Transformers Studio Series 86, which is what I like to call it, because this is from the 1986 Transformers the movie.
Yes, Transformers the movie. This is Spike.
And this is the Exo-Suit Spike Witwicky version.
Spike Witwicky.
From the 1986 Transformers the movie. When he was with Bumblebee at Moonbase 2.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
From the beginning of the movie.
Yep. So this guy right here, he's calling back on planet Earth and telling Daniel, which is his son, don't worry, he'll be home soon. But then you'd have to see the 1980s Transformers, the movie, to find out the rest of the story. So anyway, this is the look at Spike Witwicky and his Exo-Suit.
Yes.
And this is from Transformers the movie. The 1980s.
The 1986 version.
Right. So, with that said, I have been seeing around, watching other people's reaction to the 1980s Transformers the movie. And from what I hear from them and a couple of people who's heard of it, has never seen it, and the first time when they seen it, they're like, that was really good. To be an animated movie, that was one of the best things and biggest things since sliced bread in that era, in that genre. One day we will make a whole recording on Transformers the movie and what we think about it, because there's a bunch of things that I like to add.
The 1986 movie.
Yes, the 1986.
Right.
Because it's even a strange story how we seen it. So, but that's a story for another time. Right now, it is the review of this guy.
The Exo-Suit Spike Witwicky. And this is the core class version. You could see here. And there's other languages that you can spell for core class here. You can see on the side.
So, with that said, is there anything else you want to say?
No.
Well, we will see y'all here in a minute and get on with the review.
Stay tuned. And here we are at the reviewing area. And here we have the Exo-Suit Spike Witwicky in front of the camera and on the reviewing area.
Okay, so this is Spike transformed into his Exo-Suit scooter mode. I don't know how you would put it. This is like his sport class mode. No, I don't know. Anyway, it's an alternate mode to help him get around.
And we only seen this mode from his son,
Daniel.
Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
Not from his dad here, which is Spike.
Right. So.
Because Daniel's Exo-Suit, we saw it transform into this mode. Not his dad here, which is Spike.
So.
And as you can see here, we have the toy here, and behind it is the packaging. So before we take a look at the figure here, let's take a quick look at the packaging here.
At the box. Alright.
So here, you just have a picture of Spike here. Says Studio Series, Takara Tomy.
He's from the Generations line.
Yes. And you can see that Autobot symbol there. Has Transformers the movie. And here is where the toy would sit in. And again, like with all the other Studio Series figures,
There's no plastic
window.
There's no plastic window. They took that out.
Which...
So, anyway, it's good or bad. Everybody's got their own opinion on it. But Colton don't like it.
Don't like it.
Yeah.
Back then.
And he don't like it now.
Yes.
Okay.
Because they need to bring them back.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay. Autobot Symbols Studio Series, Exo-Suit Spike Witwicky, Hasbro, ages 8.
Yes, 8 and up.
Top, it has Transformers the movie. Bottom, you have barcodes.
A whole bunch of right. Excuse me. Long day. Sorry, y'all.
Spike here, Core Class, Studio Series here, Autobot symbol, another picture of Spike here, and on the back you have some more artwork of Spike here. In his Exo-Suit mode and his vehicle mode here, and some warnings here. and 11 Steps. Transformers the movie. And that's about it for the packaging here. So let's take a look at the figure here in this mode here. Which, well, like I said before, we only seen this transform into this vehicle mode from
Transformers the movie?
Yes, from his son Daniel. Not his father here, which is Spike.
So anyway, in the movie, Daniel is wearing his dad's Exo-Suit, and he has to transform at a part in the movie. So this is what he would transform into, something like this, to get away from whatever's chasing him or something like that. So.
The Decepticons.
Yes.
Along with Galvatron. So here it is in his vehicle mode, and I don't really like this type of vehicle mode, because it just looks kind of
weird.
Yeah,
weird. Yeah. It does. It's kind of out of proportions in a couple areas, and it just, okay. That's what his Exo-Suit transforms into. So.
Right. And as for the vehicle mode itself, just has a lot of white and light blue to it. And that's about it. That does have some nice, like, detail to it. And these things here, which I'm assuming these are supposed to be rocket boosters.
Yes.
Yes. These things are supposed to be rocket boosters here. Even these things are rocket boosters here.
Mm-hmm.
And you do have this clear thing where his human head is at. Because, yes, that is his human head there. And he does roll really well. On these two front wheels here, and also on the back two wheels, which are these things here on the back.
That is about it.
That is about it. Now before we get into the transformation, he does come with just a couple of accessories for him, and that is these two little effect parts here. And what you can do with these is on the back you can attach these effect parts to these white things here. So you can have that. So I think it's now time to transform him. So to transform him, you're gonna take these things here, bring these out, then take these white things here and rotate these around. These are going to form the arms here. That then come to the back here and take this white part here and bring it down on these joints here, on the top here. Then separate the legs from this white tab here. Bring up the legs here. Then rotate the knees around so they look like this. Then for the front wheels here, where these things are connected to, you're gonna take these and rotate these around. Then take the elbows and bring them out so they look like this. Then bring down the arms and rotate the elbows around so they look like this. Then you just do the same thing on the other side. And the last thing you do is take this clear thing here and rotate it sideways so these white parts are facing to the sides, so you can see his human face inside. And you're done.
that is Spike.
In his exo-suit.
In his exo-suit. It's not something to write home about. It's not overly complicated. And it's not, just 2 turns and it's done. There's a little bit of work that you have to do right there. But, he's a staple of the line. So he, in the cartoon, Spike, in Generation 1, become friends with the Autobot. And the Autobot they were kind of almost like young adults, if that makes sense. Spike was not a kid, but he wasn't a teenager. He might have been 19, 20, somewhere around that age, I'm assuming. If y'all know what age he was in Generation 1, let us know down below, because I'm just taking guesses. I think that he was maybe early 20s. By the way I was grasping the cartoon. I could be wrong. Because his dad was Sparkplug. So anyway, getting on with it with this guy, he made friends with the Autobots, but he had one thing in common with one Autobot. Go ahead. And I'll get to it here in a minute.
And as you can see here, that is his human face there inside this clear helmet thing.
Yeah.
And that there's not a whole lot detail in his face. I mean, they kind of got the likeness to what he looked in the cartoon kind of right.
Yes.
But if you look very closely, he doesn't have any eyes painted in. Just his face and his hair. Not his eyes. Y'all could barely see it there. And as for the rest of it, he still has the same white and light blue plastic on him. But he does have a little bit of red and yellow on his chest here, which y'all can see there. And here's the side view here. The back here. And the other side here. And Overall, I actually do think his exosuit mode looks pretty good.
They did a good job. Yeah, to be that small, you know.
But his field commode, not for me.
Yes. So I mean, that's what they did. They captured a good glimpse of the exosuit from the cartoon, from the animated movie. You know. Okay. What else do you want to say about him before I do this?
For his articulation, now his human head inside this clear helmet piece does move, and the way you move it is on the back. You do have this white thing here that does move left and right. And as you move this left and right, his head moves as well. So that is really cool. Arms can they can rotate, but they are hindered by these wheels here. So they only move up about here, because these front wheel pieces do kind of hinder it. But they can't move back all the way around. But the arms can move in and out. Does have an elbow joint, swivel at the elbows, and his hands do swivel here, which is the transformation joint. Ball joint at the legs, ball joint at the knees, and that's it. And he doesn't come with any accessories. The only accessories that he comes with are these effect parts, which I have shown y'all in the vehicle mode. But you can do something with these in his Exo-Suit mode. And the way you do it is you want to take these white things here where his hands are, and you just rotate them around, and plug in the effect parts in. And you can have him with some guns, if you can call them guns.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Like his son Daniel used in the movie. Not his dad here, which is Spike. Only his son Daniel used it.
Yep, so that's pretty cool that you get little blast effects. As far as Spike and the Exo-Suit, it looks good. There's going to be some skill referencing later on down the road, and needed to have a human representative, because we're fixing to get off and, towards the end and stuff like that. We got a couple of bad boys to review, but not right now. But I needed a small scale of some type of human source when we get on to the next couple of reviews from here. So anyway, enough of that. Remember when I said that he in G1 kind of paired up with a Autobot that was, and to me, you watch the cartoon, it's kind of like they're almost the same age. Maybe they were in a way, in a strange way. I know that sounds weird, but it was Bumblebee. Spike and Bumblebee normally they were best buds. They were best buddies.
And as you can see here, that they do scale perfectly from the '86 movie when Spike was in his Exo-Suit here, not in his human form.
Yes, and this right here, this is G2 Bumblebee, but still it's Bumblebee. I couldn't find the G1, so I had to go with G2. So this, they are almost the same exact height. And they are, I mean, just about spot on with the way that they looked in the cartoon. Because Bumblebee was basically the same height as Spike. So I got to looking around and I was like, I got to pull this guy out. I got to see how he scales up and measures with this Spike. And they fit each other as far as height-wise. Believe it or not. So.
Yes.
So we have another representation that Colton's going to put up right beside Spike. There we go. Just leave him. There we go.
And this is Generation 2 hubcap. From the same G2 line, like Bumblebee here is.
Mm-hmm. So that's how they spike. How they spike with Spike. How they look with Spike. That's how they scale up. That's what I meant to say. Holy cow. It's been a long day. Anyway, that's how he scales up with the mini bots from G2, Hubcap and Bumblebee.
Right.
So, I think that's all I'm going to say. Hey, it's good to see y'all. It's good to hear from y'all. Now we're starting to turn from hot summer into fall. So, it's cool. It's not 100 plus out there anymore. Now it's like, and I never thought I'd say this, but 97? There's a big difference between 97 and 103.
Yes.
So
Cut the camera and get to our final thought.
So, here in a minute, I just want to say that, where was I going with that? Okay, never mind. Hey, we appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome, and we are going to get to our final thoughts.
Right. That's what I was about to say.
That's what I was about to say. He's like, Dad, come on, wrap it up. He's like, okay, it's been a long day, y'all. So, okay, we're going to get to our final thoughts. Bye.
So, there you have the review of the Transformers Studio Series 86 Core Class Exo-Suit Spike Witwicky.
So that is the review of Spike, like Colton was saying. And I never knew his name was Witwicky. I don't know if they ever revealed that in the Generation 1 cartoon. I knew his name was Spike. But y'all, I might have missed it. Leave it down there in the comments below. If y'all remember in Generation 1, if they ever said his last name. I knew his name was Spike. But I didn't know his last name was Witwicky.
And overall, I think he is a pretty fun little figure. His vehicle commode, I don't really like it that much, but his Exo-Suit mode looks really good to me. And I also do like how you can move his human head around by moving that little white lever side to side, so that his human head could move. That to me is really clever.
Mm-hmm.
And
so, like I said, it's not over the top. It's not overly complicated. It's not overly simplified. It's somewhere in between. This is Spike, and later on we may see Daniel. I don't know. We'll have to see.
I think they have made a Daniel figure.
I don't know. If they made a Daniel figure, let us know.
In the Studio Series Transformers line here.
Yeah, in the Transformers the movie line.
From the Studio Series line. Let us know in the comments section below.
Yeah, because if they made them, I missed it, believe it or not, but I did. I knew about Spike, so I knew that I needed to go and get Spike for some future reviews of as far as scaling and stuff like that. So, and anyway, I needed them anyway. It would be nice. It would be nice if they would come out with what was his dad's name? His dad's nickname was Sparkplug, right? Spike's dad in the his nickname was Sparkplug. That was not his real name, but mainly his Spike's dad worked with Wheeljack and even Ratchet sometimes.
In the cartoon.
Yes.
Not the 86 movie, because he wasn't in the 86 movie. Only Spike and Daniel was in it.
Right, and in G1 Transformers, and these two were a pair. These two, Spike and Bumblebee, were like best friends, best buds.
Yes.
One cared for one and one cared for the other. And don't get me wrong, Optimus Prime cared for them all, but these two guys had a very close connection between Autobot and human in the G1 cartoon, and you'll see that come through, and it goes all the way up to Transformers the movie, where you see them together again, but it's more like what, to the end of the video, in the video, where Spike and Spike. Okay. No, wait, I'm sorry. I'm getting mixed up. Never mind. Brain freeze. So anyway, these two right here had a close bond in the G1 cartoon series.
Yes. And me and my dad were trying to remember from the cartoon and the 86 movie.
Yeah.
Because it's been so long.
Because Spike on a hill one time was writing down like in a diary how he felt about the Autobots, and then he makes a reference to the closest one that he can relate to, and he talks about Bumblebee.
That was definitely in the cartoon.
Yes. So that is about everything that I know. Y'all, like I said, now it's starting to fall. The temperatures are out of the hundreds now, and now we're getting back into the 90s. And like I said earlier, I never thought I would say this, but 98, 97 feels a little bit better than 103.
Yes.
So anyway, hey, I'm glad we all made it through. It's been a hot, brutal summer. I'm glad that y'all are okay and y'all took care of yourselves. And like I said, this has been a bad summer, but we all made it through. Now fall's knocking on the door and the season's fixing to change again. So with that said, that is the weather report for today. Y'all have a good one. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we appreciate y'all, every one of y'all. And if there's something that y'all would like to see, or ask us if we have it, and we will review it. If not, then I will let y'all know, or Colton will let y'all know. And we may have something similar to it, if not the exact same thing. So, we got definitely more reviews coming on. There's a couple of things that I'm going to be swinging around with as far as reviews. Like I said, he takes care of all Transformers. I take care of everything else. And a lot of stuff I also take care of from the 80s. While he tackles everything from today and other things. So I tackle a bunch of stuff from the past.
And I also review, if you all know, I review other things on my channel besides just Transformers.
Right. So, with that said, I am going to back out. I'm going to let Colton wrap it up. I appreciate y'all. Colton appreciates y'all. Y'all take care of yourselves.
And if you like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you want to check out some other videos you may have missed, there's a playlist set up on my YouTube channel. So I think that is about it. So thanks for watching.